Boilers and thermal liquid heater generate heat for use in other operations. They differ in the fluid medium used to transfer this heat. The industrial boiler shown is used for dry cleaning. Steam boilers heat water to produce steam, which is then used to generate energy or heat for other processes. Water is converted to steam in the boiler. This steam travels through the heating apparatus, which can be any piece of equipment that requires steam for operation. The cooled steam is then condensed into water that returns to the boiler to start the cycle again. There are three main types of steam boilers: fire tube, water tube, and cast iron. In fire tube boilers, the combustion gases travel within the tubes to heat the surrounding water. In water tube boilers, the water travels inside the tubes. Cast iron boilers are similar to water tube boilers, but the water is contained in cast iron sections instead of in tubes. All steam boilers have four independent systems. The feed water system supplies water to the boilers, the fuel system transports the fuel, the draft system controls airflow for fuel combustion, and the steam system collects and controls the produced steam. The most commonly used fuels are coal, natural gas, and oil. Most fire tube boilers are portable and are used in oil fields, sawmills, and at construction sites to generate heat or power. Water tube and cast iron boilers may be solid fuel fired, or they may operate on standard liquid and gas fuels. The water tube boiler at right operates on gas fuel, and is part of a cogeneration plant, where heat from the fuel is simultaneously converted into electrical and thermal energy. Water and fuel, the only two feed for this type of boiler, are abundant and inexpensive. It can handle large capacities and high pressure. But it corrodes during shutdown periods, and water must be treated to prevent buildup. There is always some heat loss. Water heat boilers have immense size as shown. Environmental and economic concerns promoted the development of a boiler that uses byproducts. Waste heat boilers recycle the heat, steam, or combustible byproducts of other processes to provide energy. Because of their unconventional fuel source, waste heat boilers have a unique design. Waste heat boilers generally have large intake capacities than other types of boilers, because the entering fuel is not very efficient. The waste steam or other fuels enter through the inlet duct and travel to the radiator, where any combustible material is burned. The resulting gases travel through a series of high and low pressure tubes to heat the water held in the reservoirs. The resulting steam exits through the outlet stack. Waste heat boilers are used in many industries. In steel mills, 2 furnaces supply heat to 1 boiler. Energy sources are recovered from diesel engine exhaust, or refineries and cement kilns. These boilers are also common in the paper and wood industries. This photograph shows 4 waste heat boilers used in a repowering project in Las Vegas. The boilers process the waste fuel from adjoining processes. It recycles waste and good for the environment and business. It depends on other processes for fuel and heat. Byproducts of other processes are not the most efficient combustible fuel sources, and therefore waste heat boilers are less efficient than other types of boilers. Thermal liquid heater are similar to other boilers in that heat is generated for use in a remote application. In thermal liquid heaters, however, fluids other than water transfer the generated heat. Thermal liquid heaters are usually liquid tube boilers, comparable to water tube steam boilers. The most common heat sources are gas and oil fuels, and electricity. Thermal liquid heater are better than steam boilers if process operates near or below the freezing point of water or above 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermal fluids typically do not transfer heat as well as water. Serious containment problems with thermal fluids at high temperatures, including corrosion, erosion, and freezing. Other problems with toxicity, explosiveness, and odor. Thermal liquids and equipments are expensive.